Alright, so Tesla is nearly on its break-even right now today, while the rest of the market is dropping sharply. We see SPY dropping nearly 1%. We see QQQ, which is the Nasdaq ETF, which represents tech stocks, dropping nearly 2% right now. But today is a relatively weird day because we see the fear index VIX dropping along with the rest of the market as well. So the situation is not easy to understand. It is extremely complex right now. However, there are some important key points we should keep in mind. In fact, today Tesla is doing a bullish candlestick pattern in theory, which again, in theory, should work as a bullish reversal structure. I'm gonna give you guys more details, some statistics, and we're gonna even talk about fundamental analysis in this video. Welcome to the Finance Hydra channel, my dear friends. My name is Nathan. First, let's start analyzing Tesla's price action. What is the problem with Tesla right now? Because we are just dropping, right? Tesla is in a crystal clear bear trend. It is doing lower highs, lower lows. It is consistently trading below the 21 exponential moving average in the 1 hour chart. In addition, we see this trend line over here, this purple trend line, which is working as a crystal clear resistance level on Tesla as well. So, in my humble opinion, Tesla has no chances to recover, to bounce back to higher levels as long as it stays under these resistances over here. Alright, so far there's no breakout, there's no upwards breakout, so Tesla will just remain bearish in the 1 hour chart. Now, in the daily chart, the situation is a little bit weird again, because technically speaking, we see a bullish reversal structure, which should work as a bullish reversal structure in theory at least, which is called a candlestick pattern called homing pigeon candlestick pattern. Do you want some statistics about it? Well, I'm gonna give you guys some statistics. Let's take a look at the pattern site, Bolkovsk's website over here. He says that, okay, the homing pigeon is supposed to act as a bullish reversal, but testing found that it performs as a bearish continuation 56% of the time. So, okay, it is a bearish continuation pattern 56% of the time. This is a near random performance, so I will not take this pattern too seriously because again, it is near random, and as long as Tesla remains under these resistances in the 1 hour chart, I will just assume the trend will continue anyway. So, to me, this is not that meaningful. I'm not taking any bullish or theoretical bullish performance right here, right now, that seriously, but I would pay attention to the resistances in the 1 hour chart first. Now, so okay, it is a bearish continuation pattern 56% of the time. Is it now a good time to sell Tesla? Guys, it is not a good time to sell Tesla. Why? Because in the weekly chart, we are just at a support level. We just broke this descending channel downwards, doing a possible exhaustion bar over here last week. So right now, it is not a good time to sell. A good time to sell Tesla was here, December 1, when it just hit its resistance level. So guys, you know me, I always like to buy when we are near support levels, and I always like to sell near resistance levels, alright? December 1, let's take a look at our market dive from December 1 over here. Check my market dive daily newsletter for more details. My website is in the description of this video. On December 1, we nailed another target on Tesla at 198. Right now, we are going up nicely. However, if it finds a top sign in this area, it is going to trigger a possible pullback over here. A top sign, it is going to trigger a sell sign, to be honest. And a top sign would be if Tesla loses today's low along with the 21 EMA in the 1 hour chart. So it triggered a partial sell over here. It triggered another sell sign at 188. So since December 1, Tesla is just a sell to me. Right now, after dropping 24%, to me, it is a little bit too late to sell Tesla right now at this moment. I don't like to sell at support levels, but if you want to convince me otherwise, okay, you may try, but hardly I'm gonna agree with you. So right now, Tesla is not a sell, and it is not a buy as well, because it is not triggering any bullish sign, any bullish reaction. It is still under its resistances in the 1 hour chart. So to me, Tesla is just nothing right now. If you're totally out of Tesla, it is just nothing at this moment. It gotta break its resistances. It gotta do something meaningful in this area. If it does, great. Tesla is gonna be a buy again. And in this scenario, I believe Tesla could easily retest the upper line of this descending channel. But right now, I'm so sorry, but right now Tesla is in a no man's land, doing absolutely nothing interesting. Now, I see some people saying that, okay, but since we are losing this support level at 155, the next technical support level is at 127, right? Which I don't know why TradingView erased it. My study is at 127, 126 over here, right? So this is the next technical support level. Am I right? Yes, you are totally right. In theory, Tesla is supposed to hit this support level at 127, 126 down here. But since we just hit a support level, I would be cautious. And I see many people saying that Tesla is going to fail, it is going to zero, or that it is going to drop 100%. Well, I think this is your emotions speaking, and I rarely work with emotions in this channel, especially because fundamentally speaking, Tesla is still a quite powerful company over here. Let's take a look at simply Wall Street again. Its financial health. This is why Tesla is not going to zero, in my humble opinion. It is not going to drop 100% from here because of this, okay? Because Tesla's short-term assets exceed its short-term liabilities. In addition, its short-term assets exceed its long-term liabilities. Do you want more fundamentals? Keep in mind, if you're still watching this video, it is about time for you to click on the like button and to support this channel by subscribing because, well, probably you like it, the content so far. So seriously, click on the like button to support me, okay? Now, debt to equity history and analysis. Tesla has more cash than its total debt. Tesla's debt to equity ratio has reduced to 5.8% over a year. Guys, this is quite crazy because we don't see this too often, okay? If you compare against other car makers like Ford, like Toyota, like General Motors, this is just insane. This is not realistic. These companies have more debt than cash than equity. It is the inverse situation. These companies could fail, these companies could go to zero, and still it is going to be very hard to see this actually happening, but Tesla is in a very comfortable situation right now. Oh, but Nathan, you're comparing against Ford, against GM. You should compare against Rivian, against Lucid, against NIO, right? Well, compare. You see, Tesla is still winning in this subject. Now, its debt is well covered by operating cash flow, so Tesla is fundamentally speaking a very solid company. I don't see Tesla dropping more 100% from here, but 126, 127 is a realistic target to work with in the mid long term if you really expect that we're gonna drop below this support level. And so far, maybe you are right, because we don't see any meaningful bullish reaction. But again, selling right now, to me, it is just a little bit too late. If you want to trade with me, consider subscribing to my newsletters, join the family of traders who can beat the market. Join the top 5% family that can actually beat this market and make some money consistently. With a stress-free strategy, with a very solid trading methodology. If you want to seek more ideas, well, join the 5% family. My dear friends, I appreciate your audience. I see you guys tomorrow in our next video. Thank you very much. Stay safe. Farewell.